At trial, my little sister hired her own lawyer to prove I did nothing. My parents. I never imagined my family would end up like this, staring across a courtroom, fighting over what was fair. The judge's words felt like a punch to the gut, deciding which version of our lives was the truth. The harsh fluorescent lights above buzzed, a stark, unsettling hum, while my own heart hammered against my ribs. I clutched the heavy wooden table, scarred with countless nervous initials, my breathing suddenly too loud in the tense silence. My lawyer, Ethan Vance, was a quiet pillar of calm, meticulously organizing his files. Across the aisle, my younger sister, Hannah, sat perched, a smirk just playing on her lips, as her attorney, Kevin Fisher, leaned in to whisper. Behind them, my parents, Brenda and Robert, looked grim-faced. Brenda dabbed at her eyes with a crumpled tissue, a performance I knew all too well. Robert's jaw was set, that stubborn line I'd seen my whole life. This was family court. Lawyers. A judge. How did it even come to this? Our 3-bedroom house in Charlotte, on Oak Street, it wasn't grand, but it was ours. Robert bought it back in '89 for $78,000. We had a backyard where Hannah and I used to build snow forts every winter. Brenda was a dental hygienist, Robert managed a hardware store. We weren't rich, just comfortable. Hannah arrived when I was 4, this tiny bundle of dark hair and lungs that could wake the entire block. I vividly remember watching her tiny fingers uncurl, feeling this fierce, almost primal surge of protectiveness. She was mine to look after. And honestly, that instinct? It never really faded. But by the time I was 16, our dynamic had completely shifted. Hannah, then 12, had absolutely mastered manipulation. She'd break something, blame me, and somehow I'd end up grounded while she got ice cream. Brenda would just sigh, "You're older, you should know better." Robert? He'd just shake his head, retreating to his garage. I started working at 15, bagging groceries at Fresh Foods Market, tucking every single dollar into a shoebox. Arizona State University had a veterinary program I'd dreamt about since 4th grade. Hannah, though, she just seemed to get everything handed to her. New clothes, a shiny laptop, even writing lessons because she once casually mentioned horses were pretty. Why do I have to buy my own school supplies? I asked Brenda one August afternoon, just before junior year. Her hands moved rhythmically, folding laundry. You have a job, sweetheart. Hannah's too young to work. My frustration just simmered under the surface. I'm saving for college. She simply smiled. College is years away. School supplies are now. So, yeah, I bought my own notebooks, my own pens, and a graphing calculator that cost me a week's wages. Senior year came, and with it, acceptance letters. But Arizona State offered no scholarship. Tuition was manageable with loans, sure, but I'd still need help with housing and books. I showed Robert the paperwork, my hands shaking with this weird mix of excitement and fear. He barely even looked up from the TV. We don't have that kind of money just lying around. I pleaded with him. I'm not asking for everything, just maybe $1,000 to get started. I'll pay you back. He scoffed. Your mother and I have expenses. The roof needs work. Hannah's braces aren't cheap. Hannah's braces had been paid off 2 years prior. I wasn't asking for money for braces, I was asking for my future. He finally met my eyes. You've got a job. Figure it out. So I did. I took out student loans that would follow me for decades, moved into a dorm room the size of a closet with a roommate who microwaved fish at midnight. And I just worked. Do you think I was wrong to expect more from them? Bottom left of screen, click full story.